Alright, thanks for checking out the video. In this video I'm going to talk about the First Lite Brooks Down sweater. I just got back from an elk hunt in Colorado, second season, late October, cold temperatures, lots of snow. I also got stuck in the snow on the way to Nebraska after the hunt when I was using this and another First Lite piece of gear. So I'm going to talk about my experience with the gear and just keep a simple, straightforward review on the product. It's nice because it has a hoodie. My other puffy that's kind of bigger, maybe warmer, doesn't have the hoodie. The hoodie comes in very nice when it's cold. Like most First Lite, it has that cut that'll keep your neck and face warm. You can keep your mouth above it, or you can tuck it in down here. It's not overly too much where, I don't know, you can go up or down pretty easily. The way I wear this piece, the way I wore it on the hunt, was I wore a regular t-shirt, the Kiln, here's the Kiln hoodie, and the Klamath, kind of the waffle pattern style thermal top, quarter zip, and then kind of I didn't really show you guys, but this is the Kiln. I have another video on this on my base layers video. You'll be able to check those out at the end if you want. But those paired with this and the Catalyst Softshell was perfect. Temperatures ranged anywhere from 16 degrees on up to maybe the 50s, maybe. But it works really well with Catalyst. Zips up nice. So you have a video on the Catalyst as well. I still love this soft shell. No issues, no tears. It's still very rugged, still very, very durable. I put a lot of miles, a lot of use on it this year. And I like it because you're gonna have that wind stopper effect, and that just helps this perform even better. So issues with the down sweater, really I haven't had any issues. Only maybe a couple threads that maybe got nicked and broke. I think I have just a couple snags here, but they're not bad. There's no real damage. You can just barely see. Everything still has its elasticity. The down is treated, so it's water repellent, and I got to put that to the test in Colorado on the way to Nebraska. The rental car I had horrible tires, and I got stuck on the freeway. All of us were stuck on the freeway. We were out pushing vehicles. I had just the Klamath quarter zip, like t-shirt, Klamath quarter zip, and this. I didn't have a soft shell to keep this dry. So over time, this thing was absolutely soaked. Just you would think I went through like a rainstorm. It was just wet. And I was really worried because that's all I had, and I was stuck. I wasn't moving, and so somehow it stayed warm, kept me dry during that situation. I don't recall ever feeling like true wet moisture coming through. I feel like my moisture continued to wick away from this, and continued to breathe pretty well. So I was very, very, very impressed with how well it did with the wet. I would hang it over kind of like my duffel bag in the front seat with the heat on high. It would dry fairly quickly, but oftentimes I would just have to throw it back on and go out and help someone else push. I did have someone come with a chain, a guy from New Mexico, Browning hat. He was a hunter, and he towed me out. He got me, that 15 feet up to the main part where I could be level and go. And even from there, we still had issues. I went completely sideways twice on the freeway, had to help other people get unstuck. No hotels were available. It was a long night, but the bottom line was, in that emergency situation, I stayed warm and dry, and this thing performed top notch. So I wanted to share that with the viewers watching this video, that it does well. Even when wet, I was warm. It did a great job. So as far as you know, out there while I was hunting. It's comfortable. If you look how this thing is cut, it's mobile. Mobile friendly. I don't know what the right word is, but you got these kind of side baffles. It's cut differently. Like there's no binding. It's great. It's a slimmer cut. I have an uncompadre as well. It's going to be a bigger puffy. I don't know if it's considered a puffy, but it's an insulated piece. But it's not going to pack down as tight. This packs down tight. This is lighter weight, and it's slimmer. It works for my style of doing kind of a bunch of layers plus a soft shell. During the hunt, I don't recall taking off like my soft shell because I was getting too hot. Everything just kind of moved with me, regulated with me as I got cold and hot. You know, you get cold on the way, or you get hot on the way in when you're hiking hard, and you know, you cool down later. Anyways, that's the review on this piece. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. 1, 2, 3. Oh my word.